Well, hello there.
Mighty Wraith.
Yeah.
First of all, can you introduce yourselves to the camera and what you do?
Go. Hi, I'm Matt Gore, the singer of the Mighty Wraith.
I'm Az, lead guitar of the Mighty Wraith.
I'm Simon, I'm the manager.
Want to do?
Normally lurks in the shadows, doesn't show a face, but there you go.
I'm Jake, I'm the drummer.
I'm Ash, I'm the bass player.
I'm Jamie, I'm the other guitarist.
Brilliant. The Mighty Wraith, how did that name come about then?
We'll let Az take this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we started off the band as Wraith back in 2010. We were Wraith for about 4 years until we got a cease and desist order from a band that were also called Wraith
Yes.
for a film back in the 90s.
I remember
with John
that.
Sheen, that's them. But they haven't done that much in the meantime until they kept getting offers for gigs, but they were for us. Are you the Wraith with the black lead singer? And they didn't really like that. So they ended up saying, yeah, you've got to change the name by this date. So we waited until that date, till we decided to go with the name that everyone had dubbed us anyway, which was the Mighty Wraith.
Yeah, cool.
So that's the short version anyway.
I have to mention the recent gig at Scruffy Murphy's. Can you tell me a bit about that one?
You got that one.
For a good cause, wasn't
That was a really fun show. We was on with some amazing bands. We had, give me just a second because it's been a few long days, obviously.
Death is a Girl.
We had Death is a Girl, Second Cities and Neptune Rain. Thank you. And it was for the Rock for Sophie Foundation, which is in aid of raising awareness and funds to help and to ensure this kind of thing never happens again, which Tom and Jamie from the Chronicles of Podcast organised, and they did an amazing job, and they was really great dudes, and hopefully it happens again. So we had a lot of fun.
The gig happens again.
Hopefully the gig happens again. Thank you for that clarification.
You're really busy on the road at the moment. You enjoy being on the road and travelling around?
It's a lot of fun. I don't drive, so I get to sleep. So cheers, guys. Love you. Mwah.
Who drives?
Everyone except Matt.
What's the furthest you've been then?
Here.
These lot, yeah, the furthest, no, Utoxeter's not that far, Matt. York is the furthest we've been, I thought it's with you. Utoxeter's about 45 minutes
It sounds
away.
so exotic as far as...
But it's the other side of Stoke, really.
Stoke where Jamie lives?
Yeah.
No, Staffordshire, posh.
Jamie lives in his mansion.
Yeah. With his butlers.
So you said how long you've been together now?
12 and a half years.
Really?
Together.
Are you all the original members?
No, it's only me and Matt that are originally from 2010.
Wow, 2010.
For a while. It's been fun.
Whole lifetime.
Oh yeah.
You're still the same person, but I was a boy when I joined
Well,
this
you
band.
bring him in the
I'm
pram.
19.
Oh yeah. He was so baby-faced and so cute and adorable. Just wanted to pinch his cheeks.
Oh, cheers, mate.
I was going to ask you that. You're still kind and like polite gentleman, but when you reach that stage, it changes, doesn't it?
absolutely, yeah.
Does it change when you get on the stage, or do you sort of have a hug before you get on there and
I mean, we brought it up a little bit before the show.
We do, don't we? Yeah.
you psych each other up?
Yeah.
We'll put hands in and touch
Yeah,
each
some
other
fist
and go,
bumps.
go time!
Yeah. And then make some noise.
We do actually do that, yeah.
Well, you're completely different.
I like to have the on-stage persona of just the beast, a beast. Let's go
the beast.
crazy. You know, let's have some fun. Hopefully you join along. If
think
not,
that-
I'm still gonna have fun.
I think
So
that influences the rest of us as well. Because obviously if Matt's going all out, the rest of us can't just be standing still, can we? So, you've got to go all out, haven't we, boys?
It's a show, isn't it?
It's a show.
yeah, it's a show.
It's what we
Do I hear right? There's a new album in progress.
Yes, elegies will be available at a point which we will let
In the future. Yeah.
point future TBC, which we'll let Si handle some of that.
Yeah, so we've been going on about this album for a very long time. It's been a long process which has been delayed heavily by the pandemic, as many things have, but that actually caused us to sort of like rewrite certain songs, and also our recording engineer has kind of stepped away from music since before the pre-pandemic times, but he's kept working with us when he can. So that's sort of like delayed our album production
Somewhat, yeah.
somewhat
So
for
not
various
just
reasons.
lockdown,
but
but
we've
everything
just
else.
got it done. It's become a bit of like, you know, a thing where we say, oh, it's nearly done, but we can finally say it is now done. We're just putting the pieces in place to release it. So we've got the master, and we're just sort of like, you know, thinking about how we're going to put it out there in terms of like doing an album launch. Artwork's done. It's just about putting the pieces in place, getting some new merch, stuff like
Okay,
that.
full album then. How many
Full
tracks?
album, 10 tracks. So quite long ones on there. Thank us for that.
Yeah, guilty.
And you pleased with it so far?
Yeah, it should be autumn time, but not a fixed date just yet.
Like over the years, you played Bloodstock, you played HRH Metal. So where's next? What's the dream gig then for you?
Dream gig? And I suppose everybody's got one. Go on, you start,
Everyone's
Jake.
got a different one.
I wasn't around for Bloodstock, so I would like to do Bloodstock.
Yeah.
Bloodstock again?
Yeah.
I would like to do a main stage of Bloodstock. Bloodstock's like home away from home for me. Definitely Bloodstock. Bigger
Bloodstock,
stage,
right.
bigger crowd.
I'm different to all of you then. I'd want us to do our own show that sells out as big as big time shows. So we pay all the bands because no one gets paid anymore, and walk away knowing that we've treated everybody how we wish to be treated. It's that simple.
Yeah. Have you done a headline tour then?
No, we haven't. Not a headline tour. We've just been offered a lot of dates recently,
Okay.
so we just accepted them because we want to kick.
Everybody gig.
Yeah.
That'd be a next thing for future, wouldn't it? Now it's coming, isn't it? Headline tour. Okay, dream gig. Where are we going?
I've done some big ones in my time. But Hellfest in France.
Oh,
that's a
cool
shame,
place.
yeah.
I've done some of the big ones out there.
Or Wacken. That's another
Ah,
one.
yeah.
We made just a main stage at any festival, to be fair. Just have a good crowd and good time. Stuff like that.
Same answer as that. Yeah.
And even on the main stage for the festival tonight.
Yeah, Breaking Bad.
You're easily pleased then, yeah?
After all these years with you.
It has been many years. It really has been quite a few years where we should have been on the bill to play, but things happened and it just was not a possibility. But now we're here.
Now we're here.
Well, if you think of it so far, it's really little friendly, little.
It's really
The
nice.
atmosphere is really friendly around
It is.
here, and everyone's just out for a good time. And the sound's really good, and the bands are really nice.
Oh,
so that's all you
yeah.
need.
I mean, even both stages, even in the marquee, the sound is spot on.
Yeah,
It is. It's good.
Yeah.
They've worked,
Marquee
so
sounds brilliant.
What are your favourites on your set list then?
Ooh.
Which one do you like playing the best?
Oh, our songs. Our songs.
Yeah.
I will always love playing our song Omniscience. That's one of the coolest songs. It's one of the coolest
I think we all
songs.
share that.
They just started playing and everything just fit together. It was like one time.
If there's one song that I think sums up everyone coming into the band with this new form, that's where it starts really it builds to this uplifting ending section, and I feel that's the part where we all that's where we want the new direction to go. So
Well, I was a fan of the band for years, and I played with them in various other bands I was in for years, and that was always my favourite track. So I know to play it. It's even better. It's just a smile. Nice smile when I play.
What, you used to sort of like
It's to the back of your
run
head.
after the tour buzz, did you?
No, he'd save shows by lending gear.
The tour box.
lending gear.
Oh, yeah,
it's
to
like
lend
kid
care,
again.
I had to come on the metro from Wolverhampton to Birmingham with a high stand for care.
Can you help me, Jake?
Still got that, man. haven't you?
Kirby, for you.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Well, you're with them now. You're right. You made it. You covered Danzig's Mother, the Rick Rubin classic, and that's from 1988. Are you special friends, fans of Danzig?
Myself and Jake, probably the biggest. When I first got into rock and metal, Misfits stood out to me. With Danzig on vocals, it was just so different. I never heard anything like that, and I always appreciated his style. Fortunately, got to see him one time in Wolvo. That was a brutal show. The pits for that were awesome. It was so cool.
Lucky, man.
It was very, very cool. And Jake suggested it, and instantly I was like, yeah. And everyone was like, well, go on, give it a shot.
It's because it was on a video game that I used to play a lot as a child, and it's a Grand Theft Auto game, and I fell in love with the track along with Pearl Jam and
was
and
it?
Alice in Chains. I got into
Yes,
for that
that's
game.
how I got into
Long
that.
live video games.
Stone Temple Pilots. I
And
got into
Rage
them
Against the Machine as well,
And
yeah.
Rage, yeah. I was only what, 12 or 13 when it came out. But
no.
Good songs.
Blew my mind.
Good songs stay with you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, blew my mind.
I think that, do you think that there's so many of you, your two guitar, do you think that adds to the level, adds to the richness of the band, do you think, having two axemen?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
We were a four-piece at one point, and as fun as that was, that extra guitar adds a depth and a different element entirely. You know, you got more people to have fun with.
Well, it's this, Matt. I always wrote. We've always written songs, not just me, that are two guitar bass, and now we've got two lead guitarists that have completely different influences and styles that we meld together.
Yeah.
So that's how the Wraith sounds created that way.
And they fight over the solos or two for you now?
No, I'm pretty easygoing, so.
It's usually me going, I'm taking this solo, bro. Am I getting one this time? No, mate. I'm not that one yet.
What you got planned for the rest of the year then, besides the new album coming out? Yeah? Any more festivals?
At this moment in time, no, we've just got a few more shows, and obviously we're open to more shows that get thrown our way. We just want to focus on just getting tight.
Getting the album.
I've seen your name coming up more recently on Gig.
I mean, we've had quite a few headline shows recently, but I think like over the summer, when we get ready to put the album out, we're going to be playing a few less shows, sort of like rehearsing new material, getting all that ready for hopefully a pretty decent album launch show, and just see where that takes us as we kind of like get ready for the release. We've got a couple of local shows that we can't talk about yet, but are lined up for sort of post when the album's going to be coming out. But yeah, it's mainly just sort of getting the album out and using that as a sort of a platform to build on.
Guys, it's been lovely to chat to you.
Thank
lovely
you very
to
much
meet
for
you all.
Thank you very much.
Right, thank you.
Go out there and break a leg later.
Yeah!
Thank you
again.
Looking
Thank you,
forward to
Diane.
it. I'll be down the front watching you. Okay.
you.
Thank you guys.
No
Thank
problem.
you.